Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Business Blueprint. Kenny, please tell me what's going on with gold. I
Oh
mean,
dear.
we've seen it hit record highs, and it's
Yes.
been going up since what, for the past few months. And
Mm.
it's a bit mind-boggling for me
Yes.
because the US economy, for all intents and purposes, the dollar
Mm-hmm.
is doing very well. So what's
Mm-hmm.
happening?
Yes, I think the major reason would be the interest in buying by China, followed by other countries that are not very open in their buying spree. But the Chinese, since October last year, following the monsoon wedding season of November, December, they've been actually
Oh,
buying,
okay.
and they've expressed their interest in buying more this year, the first quarter of 2024 as well. So I guess that buying spree is still taking place by the Chinese, and that's been going on and driving a major driving factor for the buying of gold.
Yeah,
But together with that, we've also got increased risk appetite, especially, and risk off type mode as well, because of the war that's gone on in Israel as well. And following that, we have had
yeah.
more buying spree by retail traders as well as bigger traders and investors on gold. So that's been driving prices up and up and away. So that's the main factor for driving gold to the upside.
It's interesting because usually, you look at gold as a safe haven asset.
Yes.
Specifically if the dollar's going down, people buy
Hmm.
gold
Hmm.
in a recessionary, or well, yeah, recessionary environment, or specifically
Hmm.
last year when we've had that
Hmm.
combination of high interest rates and high inflation. But
Mm.
the US
Hmm.
economy has been going up, the dollar's
Yeah.
been, you know, doing quite well, and
Mm.
I've never really seen it go up in tandem with gold. Normally one goes up and one goes down. So
That's
it's
right.
just
Yes.
yeah.
It
What do you
doesn't
think
really
of?
work that way, like consistently. I mean, that correlation could change at any moment of time. And
Yeah,
because it's very much correlated to the long-term cycle of inflation as well. So that inflation cycle has actually begun as of early last year. And that cycle has been more and more solid as we are taking the trading cycle ahead of us, and we are looking at that solidness of that inflation cycle being a driving factor together with demand of buying of gold by certain countries, especially China. So yeah, that's basically what's
it's
going on.
interesting. So
Mm.
so what advice do you have for gold traders out there? Is there still some upside to be made? Are we going to see some more record
Yes.
highs?
Yes, I think we will be seeing more, in my personal opinion, more record highs. Of course, my advice is yes, to ride the wave of buying gold, but do trade in stages. And also, as I've
Stages.
given, yeah, in stages, and as I've given the round number advice of trading crypto, especially Bitcoin, we could apply the same sort of strategy, if we can call it, in looking at around numbers like 2100, 3000 as the price for gold as well. So yeah, that would actually be my advice. We're trading now at 2177.55. So yeah, the next round number would be at 2200. So that would be your next target. Yes,
2200. Yeah,
that's right.
it's just you mentioned something about the buying
Hmm.
spree. Would that be a more accurate metric to what's going on right now with gold in order to watch what's happening rather than,
Yes.
say, the
Mhm.
US dollar?
Yes, correct.
So
You've got that right. Yeah, buying
what I'm
spree.
trying to get at is
Mm,
if that spending ends,
yes.
is it likely that people will, cash out of gold?
Possibly, but again, they would actually be looking at the next buying spree again,
Oh
and
wow.
that because that is very much correlated to the risk off and risk on mode. So it does actually, the cycle always restarts itself
Restarts
in
itself.
not only buying spree, but also you've got the risk mode. So when there's a risk mode coming again, then they go into the buying spree again. So That's what has been happening with gold. Yeah, so it's a risk of type strategy is to actually pass the assets, your buying spree, or buying assets into safe havens, and gold is one of them. Yeah.
That's fascinating. And on that
Mm.
note, I'm going to have to leave things there. Thank you so much, Kenny,
Great.
for all your awesome
Thank you so much,
advice and
Sergio.
insights. Awesome. And
Thank
I'll
you.
see you on the next one.
All the very best. Thank you. Bye bye.